Hi, I'm Robert, and this is to record my experience with the New Smiles makeover at New Smiles Dentistry. It was a fairly long period of deterioration of my teeth. One of the things that apparently doctors don't tell you very much is that certain medications you take do things to your mouth that cause your teeth to deteriorate. And that's what happened to me.
So Robert was interesting. Robert had some dental work done in the past too, but he's lost a lot of his back teeth and a lot of things were failing for him. And so he really had lost the ability to chew very well and obviously couldn't smile very well either. But what's really rewarding for him is that we were able to get both of those back to him.
Robert's fun. Robert's fun from the day one, but he was really discouraged with his teeth, his smile. You know, we got to meet his wife. He and his wife, we sat and talked to them about what he wanted to do. And through the whole process, he was just super gracious and kind, and we were able to get him to where he was happy. I made a new friend, a friend for life, and he's just a wonderful man.
I wouldn't really call it a breaking point. It was more of seeing an opportunity, because I started seeing ads for these things coming over my Facebook feed. And one of the things that attracted me indeed was seeing in the Archer an ad from New Smiles. So that was the attraction. So I started looking into it. I went to 3 different dentistry places here in town, including New Smiles, to get an idea of how much it would cost to fix my mouth. It would have cost me half what it cost for the complete makeover to have it done piecemeal, but that would have been over a couple of years. And now, knowing what I do now about the medication, it would have just fallen apart again. So it would have been wasted money. What made this office stand out from all the others that I went to was the people.
So oftentimes when we do these large cases, upper and lower, oftentimes I'll do the setup for the surgical part. I'll do all the preliminary. Teeth will go, implants will go, the surgical guides will go. I'll do all that. Oftentimes Dr. Underwood will work on the finals. So after we do all this initial stuff and the surgery is completed, he'll oftentimes will finalize.
We've got a great team that works with us. Some of our assistants of many years, and so he'll identify the placement of the implants and help get the prosthetic going, or get the initial part going. And then the day of surgery, we do that together. So he'll start in the morning, I'll finish in the afternoon, and then I'll do the follow-up with the patient to make sure that they, along the way, because there's a healing phase, and then you can go to the final, and you need to have a few trial smiles to make sure that the patient loves it, and then you order the final, which is a strong material called zirconia.
Before I had this done, I have to admit there was a certain amount of depression going on. And I spent a lot of time out in the shop just trying to escape from it. And that was in the beginning. And then as time went on and I got a little bit worse with the depression part of it, I quit going out there altogether. But it was after I began to see the results and how things look after the surgery and after the new set of teeth, I started being more interested in going out there. It was the 3D tech that really got to me. It's like, wow, that is very cool. The fact that they were able to take a 3D picture of the inside of my mouth to make sure that everything was going to fit. Oh boy, I can't see something like that happening just 10, 15 years ago.
Well, what was great for his background in woodworking is that he understood the engineering part of it as well. So as we move forward with the engineering part of it, it was easy for him to understand how things were going to develop in order to make what his new smile was going to look like, what would go into it. I think that was very rewarding for him to see the combination of what he does with woodworking and what we do with teeth.
Seeing the result in the mirror is enough to make you feel better about it. I was so accustomed to smiling like this without opening my mouth that even now I sometimes tend to do that instead of just giving somebody a full smile. You know, it feels a little funny sometimes. Having to hide my teeth was not something I enjoyed. It became habit, but I'd never liked it.
You can see in Robert, he likes to smile, and it's really rewarding to see how he carries himself as well when he can smile and feel comfortable.
Yeah, that was it. to remember. And that is exactly why I had to do this. I'm happy with it. This is really, it's great to be able to smile and not have to worry about this.